So I didn't lose weight, I gained discipline. So if you're a woman over 30 trying to get consistent, this will save you months of frustration. And as a single mom, routines don't look aesthetic, they look chaotic. So one thing that helped me with becoming more consistent with my routine is writing down my exercises that I wanted to complete for my workout. Writing down the weight amount that I decided on doing, as well as writing down how long, how many reps or how long I'm going to do it, if I'm going to do it for minutes wise. I also knew that it was going to be frustrating to get up and keep trying to do the same thing every workout. So at first I was targeting my upper body, lower body, having splits and stuff like that. I also realized that throwing some cardio work in there was real beneficial also. So as you saw that I was doing these exercises, I had those bands on. Now this is a video from the beginning of my fitness journey, maybe a year in. And don't get discouraged because you're going to make some mistakes as far as form, as far as breathing. You might even injure yourself if you just want to jump right into using heavy weights and stuff. But I always love to encourage women to use weights because that's how you're going to see most of your fat loss and the build of muscle. But don't be too hard on yourself. Remember to give yourself grace because you are learning a new skill, learning new things about your body and your muscles that you've never done before. And so I'm grateful for this year of trial and error because the only way you learn is by, making the mistakes and learning from them. I also am glad that I kept pushing through and persevering. Now, I love doing the squats and deadlifts, but one thing that I did do, I cut out the bands when I'm doing it. A lot of times you see these fitness influencers showing you different things, and I'm gonna be honest, most of that stuff don't even really work. You're not gonna see no results in 30 days, 3 weeks, 6 months. You're gonna see some in 6 months. Let me take that back. I take that back completely. You'll feel it in your energy level. You'll feel it in just your tightness of your muscles that you've never really probably exercised and worked out before. So you will see the results. But that major amount of gains and stuff, you're not going to see that overnight. You have to continue to stay with your calorie deficit, progressive overload with the weights, as well as just being consistent, hitting the lower body if you're looking for glute gains at least 3 times out the week. Uploading older clips just so I can give anyone who's deciding to start their journey out encouragement and let you know that we all had to start somewhere. No one just jumped right into the gym knowing exactly what they're doing. So right there, I'm doing my kickbacks. And I have my legs straight. You see how it's locked and you can see me throwing it back. I've learned so much more techniques, you guys, and just proper form. That is the most important thing, proper form. And like I said, I love to improve, lift heavier weights. Once you see my results after 6 years of being in the fitness world and working on my workout and just bodying my physique, you're going to know that it comes with form, breathing, and just believing in yourself. Motivation, you're not ever going to have motivation to get in there and tear your muscles down. That's really what you're doing. But the discipline, once you feel good and once you see the results, that's definitely what's going to keep you there. So I'm at the YMCA. I'm doing these angled or straight leg kickbacks. Now, as you see, I should have probably been bent over a little more and not just letting the weight sling my leg back and forth. You want to have full control over the cable and slow movement, because that builds up that eccentric movement, which makes your muscles contract, and you just get an overall better workout. But I didn't care, y'all. I was just excited to be in there. I had at that point seen a lot of growth. I came from a runner's body and legs, but after a while I wasn't in the gym a whole lot, so that was really just wanting to build my booty. That, honest to God truth, I was just building up my butt. But y'all, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want part 2, go ahead and comment routine, and stay at it. Do what you feel comfortable doing, and don't over push it. Love y'all, mean it.